Hello, Earth people, or those of the Earth signs, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Welcome to your Lionsgate portal reading. It's going to span from the 4th until the 10th of August 2025. And as always, that's all come in the beautiful high frequency archangels, ascendant masters, light beings, spirit guides, and of course our high self to assist with this reading. As always, take what resonates and let the rest go. And I will put in a description, a statement about why this is called, Earth People, an Earth People reading. However, let's begin. We're going to see what's going to jump out of the center here. We're doing a portal spread, a circular formation with the cards today, looking at pillars of stability and points of shifting. Wow, judgment or awakening at the center. Interesting. Okay, I'm just going to lay these out. We have the Six of Cups. Oh, very similar cards to the fire signs that we've just had as well. Okay, Justice has made an appearance. We also have the Tower. And yeah, interesting. On the bottom of the deck, we have the Fool. So yeah, I'm just going to absorb these energies for a moment and get back to you in 1 millisecond. Okay, Earth people, at the center here we have this idea of judgment or awakening. But you also have Justice in your reading here. And I think this is just really here to remind you that as you're awakening, going through this portal and kind of shifting up your frequency, it's a reminder that you also have the power with your own judgments and with your own discernment to, become aware of the judgments that you are making or the decisions and whatever you're discerning and how that's affecting your frequency. And yeah, it's a very discerning energy, even though you're kind of letting things go and waking up into a greater awareness of your higher self. It's also looking at things from a higher perspective, looking at things through a higher frequency lens, and being aware of things that are not of those higher frequency and things that are. Okay. And I think maybe the Lionsgate portal is going to help you to be able to make those distinctions. One of the pillars of stability is something from your childhood, or this could be talking about relationships now. It could be talking about the connections that you have with your own children, okay? And something to do with relationships in general that are, a nice exchange of emotion. There's sharing going on, there's positivity, and there's growth here, okay? And that's going to be... It's interesting because sometimes we think, relationships are those things that could be in flux, but sometimes the relationships that we have in life can really help us to feel grounded. And so during these times of change, when a whole lot of other things going on, a lot of other things are going on around us, I think we're really going to start to even value even more the connections that we do have with people. And I think, that's going to be a point of a feeling of groundedness and stability for you here, Earth signs. You also have this in a pillar of stability position is your Knight of Pentacles. So this is about you thinking, making plans, making up little sort of steps, and maybe being able to just sort of come into a point of stillness and reflect on your life, consider where you're at and where you want to be going, and really reflecting on your own beingness, okay, your own what you value in life and what it is you would like to grow and develop into as well. You also have this beautiful 10 of Cups, so this is emotional fulfillment. So it's really about focusing on those things that help you to feel emotionally fulfilled, and that's going to really help you with your groundedness, okay? Despite a lot of other stuff and maybe uncertainty that's going on around. All that type of thing. And something else that's come up in the, pillar of stability for you here, Earth signs, is the 7 of Cups, which is interesting because sometimes this can be talking about distractions, but I think in this context, it's talking about options, but also to do with your creativity, expressing yourself creatively, intuitively, and spiritually. Okay, so stepping into this whole realm of, maybe doing some dream work, looking at your subconscious, looking at, transmuting things around you and within you, maybe channeling that into creative expression. Okay, this can sort of even be inspiration that you're getting. Maybe you're doing some creative writing or something like that, and you're getting inspiration. Now, let's look at the points of change. Actually, let's just clarify that Seven of Cups. Sorry about the bang on the table there. We'll just clarify the Seven of Cups as we go. I'll also grab an oracle card for you. We have the Page of Swords. So yeah, it's about your curiosity, okay? Getting curious. I think this is the page in this deck, the Knave of Swords. Getting curious. Maybe you are doing some writing, some form of communication. Maybe that's what you're going to be expressing. Maybe you are, expressing your creativity or intuition, and your spirituality. Okay. Right. Points of shifting. Let's start with the Queen of Wands here. Now, this is could be about you, Earth signs, moving into a greater sense of a stronger sense of your integrity, your autonomy, your power, okay, and also your creativity as well. This could be, or maybe sort of moving into, maybe you're going to be an entrepreneur or a business owner or a manager of sorts. The Queen of Wands is very confident, outgoing, but also unafraid to be her authentic self. So maybe you're going to really sense this, either you're going to be moving into that energy, or you're going to sense that there's something about that energy that maybe you're already in that you may need to change a little bit. I mean, opposite that, we do have the Tower. So this could be even like an insight or a point of realization that you are actually a powerful being, okay, that you do have sovereignty, okay. Yeah, or it could be that you're in this position and that maybe there's some external change that's going to prompt a shift in that energy for you, possibly. We'll talk about the Judgment and the Justice last. Let's go to the Six of Pentacles. This is a very harmonious energy with regard to, your health and well-being, your finances, and maybe those areas of your life are going to undergo some changes. Quite possibly for the better. You also have the Fool here, overall energy of the reading as well. So, yeah, there could be some new things that you're going to step into. Maybe it's going to be a new job role or a new health and well-being regime. Now, the Justice is at a point of shifting. So I feel like this is maybe going to be a movement towards Earth signs, a movement towards a greater sense of you feeling that you are living your personal truth, okay, that you are going to be waking up into this, but also this idea that you are the judge and the one that makes the decisions in your life, not only about your life, about what you do, but also about the power of your thoughts and your emotions and what you are focusing on and what you are using your discernment to, I guess, understand and to process. And let's just clarify. Oh, wow, yeah. The Justice is clarified by the Justice. This is about you also. Interesting that this figure here has her eyes open. This one is blindfolded. And that simply means that you could also be here, signs, using your intuition. So listening to those gut feelings, okay? And also with regard to this, I thought this was Queen of Swords, but we've got the sword here, which is symbolizing air, consciousness, and all that. It's really about using your consciousness in a way that is, Five of Swords, is to be wary of these mental energies, these technological things that are happening around us, the way that information can be changed, channeled, transmitted. Consciousness is a very fleeting thing, and to just remember that Our thoughts and our emotions don't define us because they are transitory. Okay, they're transitory things. And I think you're going to be able to discern the difference between high quality, high frequency thoughts and low frequency, low quality thoughts and thinking. Okay, and you're going to understand that with regard to your personal truth, what it is that you need to do in order to move into a state of equilibrium. This is talking about balance as well, as is the beautiful Six of Pentacles. This is the scales. Here we have the scales, and so you're going to be, earth signs, you're going to be bringing things into balance with regard to your thinking and your thoughts. Okay, let's clarify the Tower. I think you're awakening into your sovereignty and your ability to create the life that you want with your consciousness. Okay. This is to clarify the Tower. We have the Three of Wands and the Seven of Cups. Seven of Cups already being in your reading. So Three of Wands is that you've already accomplished a lot and you're going to be moving into the next phase. And this is about, looking at options. So maybe there's something that's going to happen in your life that's going to prompt change, and it will also, I guess, it will perhaps mean that you will need to look at other options. Okay, whatever resonates there. Because you're possibly waking up out of a lower frequency. There might be one area of your life that's been low frequency, and maybe you're going to be lifting yourself up out of that. Okay, or maybe you're going to be making some internal changes which will allow you to move through those experiences in a different way. Okay. I'm just going to pause and grab you an oracle deck. So I've just grabbed the Angels and Ancestors oracle cards here for you. Let's see what comes up from here. These are very earthy, sort of quite shamanic. But your higher self, it's, something. You're coming into greater contact with your higher self as well. Your understanding the power of that. Wow, Eagle. See from a higher perspective. Oh my God. Did we just mention that? Look at this here. This is a winged being sort of up in the sky, and here we have the eagle. Oh, wow. Yeah, this is really, it's about discerning, if you're faced with a whole lot of information and a whole lot of data and downloads and all the rest of it and all other stuff in media going on around, it's really being able to step back, look at it with a balanced view, look at it from a higher perspective, and let's find this in the book. Eagle. I really love this eagle card. It's awesome. E for eagle. We should be here in a second. E-A. Earth Mother. Hold on a moment. We've lost the eagle. I have found the eagle. Okay. Earth Science, it says, look at things from a different angle, fly higher and see new possibilities. And in animal medicine, both Native American and Celtic, the eagle draws his power and strength from the sun. It is a powerful, strong and courageous guide who is able to see for miles. It approaches all things with intelligence, grace and poise, and has the capacity to make a plan from a higher space before putting it into action. When the eagle card appears in a reading, it shows that you have a real ability to take things higher and to move beyond the limitations of your ego and your selfish desires. The extended message here says, eagle medicine swirls around you, encouraging you to recognize that your views or vision may be limited at this time. Is there a chance that your own desperation, needs, or ego could be blocking you from seeing the potential in your current situation? If there are other people involved, you are being guided to see things from everyone's perspective. If you are feeling the need for something to change, how can you take the higher road? Know that if you have intentions that aren't for the highest good, it will only hold you back. Eagle medicine can help you change this. The eagle brings the energy of healing and love directly from the heart of Father Sky and invites you to do all things from a place of love. And I feel like you're going to be stepping through this portal here with just that, okay, with love and understanding here, okay. But you're also going through this process of sorting out what's right for you. And there might be a change that you will need to navigate of sorts, of something or other in your life that might be changing. But you have the power, the ability here, signs, to create the balance and to be discerning and to create that nice balance between stability and groundedness, as well as navigating the energies of change that are going on around you and possibly within you as well. So yeah, I hope that's been helpful. Look forward to our next reading. In the meantime, have a great day, great week, and see you again soon.